Ew, isn't that ugly? But sometimes I love getting nails like that because it's so fun to take it from ugly to beautiful. Let's do that. So this is me, of course, and I've been doing some renos and I have all sorts of excuses why it looks like this. It started to actually have a little stress crack. It started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's how something like this begins. So then the customer puts a lot of glue in it to hold it. How else are they going to do it, right? If they don't know how to do nails, they're going to glue it. And sometimes they put too much glue. They're thinking more glue, the better. Actually, a little glue goes a long way. So I keep putting the stress on it constantly, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Now the stress crack has gone all the way across, but it's still hanging on to my finger. It might even be hanging on to the hyponychium. Those are the worst breaks to get because you can't just take it off. You've got to take it off gently, and this is the importance of the broken nail. You can do this for your client. You can do pretty much anything and not cause them any discomfort. And that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to take this, and first of all, we're going to get through the glue because we want to take it from this to beautiful no matter what. We have to go through all those steps to get there. So we don't know what it's going to tell us until we start digging. I do recommend you do wear masks when you're filing. Okay, now I'm going to be doing a fair bit of filing to try to get through that glue and the gel polish. So I'm going to use my bulk and sculpt. This bit is going to help us cut through that gel and the glue. Okay, I'm going to turn my E-file on. I may have to turn it up because you might want to dig through. I'm using my opposite hand, so forgive a little bit of clumsiness. So right now I'm just kind of digging through. Okay, so here's a little tip. If a customer comes into you and it's just kind of hanging on there and it's not together, like they haven't glued it, if it's just hanging there, glue it first. You want to make it stable before you start filing on it. You want to get it to this point where it's stable and in place. Then you can start filing, okay? So in this case, it is glued, it is solid. So we are going to keep filing right through. Okay, so I know what happened to it, but we're still in the discovery stage. I'm still ripping this off and trying to figure out what's going on. If a customer tells you that it has come completely off and then they glued it, I would file the length down because you're going to add a new nail anyway. Get rid of that length. So we're going to do that now. Let's just dig a little and get a look. Yeah, let me just reveal that. There we go. You see that? Let's get a good look. See that line right there? Right across there? It broke right across the top of it. So now I'm going to shorten it because I'm going to create a whole new end. Because if it's broke from here onward, I'm going to assume all the area around it is probably no doubt lifted. But aesthetically, we really want to get rid of that. Okay, now we've discovered what causes the crack. Now I'm going to shorten it down and get rid of the length. I'm going to turn it right up. Okay, we're almost there. See that? Okay, so if we flip it over, we can see it's pretty much near the end of my finger. It's pretty much there. So now we can focus on the top part. We got rid of the length because we're going to replace it anyway. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. I'm going to keep my bulk and sculpt. And now I'm going to just get rid of all this gel color. Whenever you're working on a crack, even if it's down near the cuticle or down near the free edge, take off everything and do the whole nail. Just don't do one little patch area. It's never going to work. You're always going to see the seam or the bump around it. Do the entire nail. Okay, we're just getting off the gel. Now these nails were only about 10 days grown out. So it wasn't like they were overgrown or anything like that. They've just been getting a lot of work on them. This is also my weak finger. You'll find that if a client breaks a nail, it is usually a compromised finger or they were doing something specific that just put a lot of stress on it. Okay, we can really see that crack. Let's get a look at that. So you can really see that crack right there. So we are going to file it down to the crack. So what you don't want to do, never put product right on top of that. That is on the road to greenies. That's how to get the greenies. We don't want to do that. So we want to, though, file this out, because remember, it was just held together with some glue. Maybe too much, but glue. Now you see all this kind of in here. See that? I do want to get rid of that. It's just unattractive and useless. So I'm just going to file it out as much as possible. And now this little floppy edge is causing me some grief. So I'm going to see if I can file it even a little shorter. Now it's getting close to my hyponychium, which is that little skin underneath the finger. I'm just going to thin the whole thing out because I'm thinking of the end result, and that is I want it to be very smooth. So I want to make sure I even out the old product as much as possible. Now it's getting down to a thinner part of my nail. So I'm going to switch over now to the Arbor Band. So this is your mandrel, and I'm going to pop a Arbor Band on top of that. I recommend a medium or a fine when you're dealing with getting towards the natural nails. You just kind of slip that on there. And I'm going to turn it on about a 3 because I am getting more to natural nail. I want to be very gentle in this stage. And now I'm going to go around the cuticle. I'm pushing back the cuticle at the same time when I'm going around. Just cleaning up that edge around there. We didn't have the problem there, but I'm preparing it for the whole nail to be applied. So even though we are doing just a simple repair, we are going to do the whole nail. So now we still have this icky edge here. If I was doing a clear nail, which I'm not going to, I'm going to do like a real beautiful nude pink to hide any of these imperfections. But I do want to get rid of this icky edge. So look how close. You see how close that is to my natural nail? Right? To my hyponychium? It's getting right on there. It's not on it yet, but I can still see product right around here. So I'm going to see if I can sort of just file that off a little bit. I'm going to turn it down to a 2. 1 even. Let's do 2. And I'm just going to use the very edge of my mandrel to smooth this little icky edge out. Remember, any lifted product can be a potential area for a greenie to grow. Also, it can be a weaker spot too when it grows out. This is the stress point right along here. So we don't want this to be compromised in any way. So just kind of gently filing really low on your e-file. See that little bit of white line in there? I really try to get rid of any white line. And you can see this nail even coming up a little bit. This is a little bit of product attached to my hyponychium. I'm going to use a little hand file to get rid of that. See how I'm just kind of stabbing in there? Just to get rid of that. And this little icky, you might be able to see it, but that's the glue is still in there a little bit. And it's absorbed whatever contaminants, you know, water, dirt, whatever. See how I got rid of that? So that looks much, much cleaner now. Even clean it up a little bit more. Look at that. That looks way, way better. It's really basically just cleaning everything up before you put new product on. I'm going to get a hand file. I'm going to get, I think, my fine. And I'm just going to gently file that little free edge. You could clip it too if you want. I'm not a big clipper. I'm just gently filing that little piece. And this isn't too bad. I honestly thought it might be a little bit worse, but it's actually not too bad at all. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's dust it off and see if we're happy with it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so I do see a difference in color here, but I am putting, like I say, a more nude tone. It's more opaque, and I'm specifically picking that so I can get rid of any type of little discolorizations like that, as long as it's part of the natural nail and just a product that's not lifted or old and ruined and stained. That's what you're trying to get rid of. But this looks pretty good. Just gonna file up this. Just file the natural nail right down. And I am going to go around the cuticle with my trimmer bit. And this guy is going to get into the little cracks and crevices of the natural nail area just before I put product in, just to make sure it's totally cleaned up. And I will use that in a very low speed as well. 1, 2, 3, somewhere in there. So I'm just going to get in there. It's a very, very gentle pass around the cuticle. Okay. And I can even take this little bit and just see if there's anything in here that I can get rid of. Just clean up any little lifted area. rid of some of that dust. Just gonna file on top of there, make sure it's nice and smooth. And again, I'm just shortening that edge. Okay, once you're happy with all of that, you can just start to add product and make a whole new nail. Just as if you're doing like a new set. Don't get too worked up about what happened. You want to just treat it just like it's a new set. When I say new set, I mean new nail that you're applying product to, like for the first time, right? This little edge here, that's the hyponicum, that's the skin. So we are going to ignore that and just pretend it is all the way out, just like any normal nail would be. This one's just cut back a little bit, but that's okay. You just completely ignore it, form around it, and put your product right over top. Okay, I'm going to get rid of all that dust. Okay, so we are now going to treat this just like any other nail, like a new set, like you're doing it for the first time. Let's get a new nail on there. From glued and broken and ugly to beautiful. If you are interested in diving deep and getting into the nitty-gritty of everything nails, I have an in-person workshop coming up. April 6th, 7th, and 8th of 2024. Day 1, everything acrylic. Day 2, yep, you guessed it, everything gel. Day 3, how important nail art is. 3-day workshop includes a product pack nail kit, value of $1,000. Registration is open. Go to nailcareer.com and you'll see book before December 31st. Click that button to give you all the details. And a special thanks to everyone who is purchasing my products and having so much fun with it. You are making so much fun for me to ship out products to you and design new ones. Thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next video.